Welcome to Living the Dream book series. Hear from these extraordinary authors as they share with you their true stories of passion, persistence and purpose.
My story is about living the dream, and
my story is that of so many women.
I was playing rugby and I had a pretty bad accident. I broke my neck in a tackle, and next moment I was unconscious. I woke up, I was paralysed.
My story is a story of pain and suffering. Mental illness is from the time of a young child. But it's also a story of victory. It's a story of standing on the shoulders of giants.
My story actually begins probably about a decade ago, where I was living in my car. I'd basically got to a situation in my life where everything had fallen apart, and I'd made a decision that if I was going to make any changes, then it was up to me to do that.
I'm a manufacturer. I make socks. We are one of the very few Australian manufacturers left in Australia, and we've had many challenges, and my story is about some of those challenges.
The main reason I wrote this book is to tell my story and hopefully empower other people by living some of the experiences, the intense experiences that I had, and working out how, upon reflection, those all created different methods and techniques and disciplines within myself, which I still use today.
I truly believe that the message that's coming through in my chapter in the book, it gives people hope. You know, I think we live in a world where a lot of times hope gets somewhat distorted or squashed for a lot of people, particularly when it comes to their health.
My story begins 20 years ago when I started working in the IT industry. I spent 20 years guiding people and leading them and helping them deliver projects for large multinationals.
I think a reader can expect to be inspired, empowered, to realise what they can actually do for themselves.
When you read my chapter, you're going to see that there's a lot of twists and turns. My journey has taken me on many avenues, but I think it's given me valuable lessons to be able to bring to the future generations.
So what people can expect from my chapter is basically the 4 areas, the physical, mental, emotional and spiritual, how all 4 areas interlink and how all 4 areas affect each other. Also, there's questions for each area that they can answer to actually clarify any misperceptions or anything that they're feeling that they can't understand or are feeling overwhelmed about.
I empower people through helping them leverage their businesses so that they can, really create the lifestyles that they want and create memories with their families.
My chapter is actually putting the real back into real estate, and I want to help sellers in preparing the homes to sell, and obviously invite the buyers and investors in to purchase those properties.
The best part about being part of the book is I'm sharing my story with 12 other people. Our stories combined are much, much more powerful. In the combined book, it just gives something that's really magical to people.
If you want to read the full stories from these extraordinary authors and more, go to our shop page at creatingmillionaires.com.au.